Hello, friends. This is Dave Hurwitz, executive editor at ClassicsToday.com, here with a little bit of discographic history by way of a review. It is this Vox box. It's a 2-disc set, actually, that subsumes 3 earlier albums of American music and Rachmaninoff. I mean, of course, they all go together. Actually, it's Rachmaninoff from his American period, so it's all American music, featuring the Dallas Symphony Orchestra under Donald Johanos, right? Yeah, not the guy. Yeah, there he is, Donald Johanos. It says here, Dallas Symphony Orchestra, the original recordings. Now, you might wonder, what does that mean? Lots of people recorded with the Dallas Symphony Orchestra. Let me see if I can come up with the dates of these things. I mean, at the time these were made, the Dallas Symphony Orchestra was not exactly a regularly recorded sort of ensemble. But let's see here. 91. No, that's the CDs. Recorded in 1967. So there you go. That was a while back. And they were actually 3 discs originally, and the discs contained the following repertoire: Copland, Fanfare for the Common Man, Billy the Kid, and the dance episodes from Rodeo. And then Charles Ives, the Holidays Symphony. Now that was a real rarity in 1967. And Rachmaninoff, the Symphonic Dances, also a real rarity in 1967, and the Vocalese. And so they're all here. The performances are very, very good. Really good. I mean, considering who's doing it and what label and all that. Remember, Vox was a turnabout. Vox was actually sort of the label. And they were very inexpensive. And they were well recorded for their day and very well played. And Johanos knew what he was doing, and the repertoire was interesting. And yeah, I mean, a lot of us beginners, and I know some of you will second me, got these discs when they were LPs because they were really, really cheap, and they turned out to be really, really good. And so they still are. But, and here's the but, these recordings acquired a legendary status. Strangely enough, not on the basis of how excellent the performances are, but as audiophile cult discs. Believe it or not. Now, some of you may remember there were labels that specialized, they claimed to specialize in audiophile this and that as LPs. One of them was a bunch of people called Mobile Fidelity. Mobile Fidelity didn't do anything original. They took other stuff and they reissued it and claimed to improve the sound and press it more vinylly or something like that, and revolutionized the sound. And they had audiophile magazines and people promoting these things as though they were the second coming of audio sound. And these are just nice, decent 1967 recordings. I mean, the orchestra is okay. The sound is up close, somewhat dry, very clear. I mean, they're very, very, solidly decent recordings. Are they audiophile demonstration amazing discs? No, they're not. They never were. But boy, they acquired that reputation. And it just goes to show. I remember me and my music friends sitting there chuckling, going, ho, 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 ho. Audio people are so crazy. Oh, these people are just insane. And yes, they are. They are even more insane than classical music people. It's a cult totally all by itself. And it's a cult that's obsessed not with music, but with sound. And the criteria for what constitutes great sound are completely, totally, wantonly subjective in the most ridiculous way. I mean, at least with a performance, there are certain facts you're dealing with, like, the composer said to do this, the score says this, the performers do that. You may disagree with whether you like them or not, but the fact is a fact. On the other hand, when you're talking about just sound, it's all about your equipment, how much money you spend on your stuff, whether or not, the Flibberty widget works with the, Astral something. I never understood what those people were talking about. Never. Because there wasn't a single solid, realistic factoid that they were ever dealing with. But these recordings, these performances on Mobile Fidelity, somehow became, the bee's knees. They did. And so people swore by them. And I think it's rather amusing because, Charles Ives' Holiday Symphony, it's not exactly a piece that you plonk on every day when you come home from work and decide that you need to relax after a tough day at the office or doing whatever you're doing. But no, these were the ones. They were absolutely sworn to be the greatest recordings ever. Legendary. They're very good. I recommend them very highly because they're very good. But audiophile masterpieces? You must be kidding me. Seriously. So here they are on Vox. Lots of fun. But, the history of these things is just bizarre. So keep on listening, friends. Thanks for joining me. Take care.